Aging slowed by 4 months sounds like the kind of headline you'd skim past in a health newsletter and think, neat, but I've got laundry to do. But what if I told you those 4 months could actually mean a better shot at walking unassisted in your 80s, keeping your memory intact, or even dodging that hospital stay that sidelines your independence for good? Because when researchers say a treatment or a lifestyle change reversed biological age by 4 months, they're not talking about time travel. They're talking about how well your cells are managing the wear and tear of life. And those cellular details? They matter more than your birth certificate when it comes to how you feel, function, and flourish as you age. Let's unpack what's really going on. Epigenetic clocks like Horvath's, Grimage, and Dunedin pace measure patterns of DNA methylation, chemical tags that stick to your genes and subtly influence whether they're turned on or off. These changes accumulate over time and are influenced by everything from your diet and sleep habits to stress levels and pollution exposure. The result is a kind of biological timestamp that estimates how old your body thinks it is, regardless of how many candles are on your birthday cake. So, if you're 65 years old chronologically, but your epigenetic clock says you're biologically 62, that's not just trivia. It's a meaningful indicator that your body is aging more slowly than average. Now, let's say an intervention, maybe a diet overhaul, a supplement protocol, or a consistent exercise routine, shaves 4 months off your biological age in a matter of weeks or months. What does that actually mean for your real-life health? Here's where it gets interesting. Epigenetic age isn't just a fancy metric, it's strongly linked to hard outcomes like disease risk, disability, and mortality. Numerous studies have shown that for every 1 year acceleration in biological age, meaning your cells are aging faster than your actual age, the risk of death goes up by roughly 5 to 10%. Flip that around. Slowing biological age by even a fraction of a year could reduce the risk of chronic disease, cognitive decline, and frailty, especially if that slowdown is sustained over time. 4 months might not sound like much, but if your body keeps aging at that reduced pace year after year, the benefits compound like cellular interest in a longevity savings account. Let's make it more tangible. Imagine two 70-year-olds. One has a biological age of 70, the other has a biological age of 67 thanks to healthier habits or a well-targeted intervention. The one aging more slowly is more likely to maintain grip strength, walk faster, stay mentally sharp, and avoid major illnesses like cardiovascular disease or diabetes. Over a decade, they're less likely to experience frailty, need a walker, or be hospitalized for a fall. In fact, studies using the Dunedin pace clock, which measures the speed of aging, suggest that people who age even slightly more slowly across midlife enjoy better physical and cognitive function in their 70s and are at lower risk for developing age-related conditions. And this isn't just about lifespan, it's about health span. The years you live well, not just the years you survive. Slowing biological aging is like extending the warranty on your body's hardware. That 4-month edge means your heart, liver, and lungs are operating like those of someone younger. It means less inflammatory noise in your immune system. It might even mean you recover more quickly from infections or surgery, things that matter enormously when you're older and more vulnerable. Of course, no one's saying you'll add 4 months to your life expectancy for every 4 months of slowed epigenetic aging. Biology isn't quite that linear or polite, but we're seeing signs that these small molecular shifts translate into meaningful differences in vitality. Think of it like slowing the rate at which a car's engine wears down. A slower pace of wear means fewer breakdowns, fewer part replacements, and more smooth rides, especially when you're trying to make it up the hill of your 80s and beyond. So when you hear aging reversed by 4 months, don't think of it as a scientific footnote. Think of it as a subtle but powerful shift in your body's operating system, one that could be the difference between living independently or needing daily care, between playing with your grandkids or watching from the sidelines, between bouncing back or breaking down. In the long run, these months add up. And if aging is a race, even a slight slowdown could help you stay in the game long enough to see the next wave of breakthroughs, whether that's a new supplement, therapy, or technology that buys you not just more years, but better ones.